Hi everyone, my name is Craig and welcome to the channel. It is Christmas Eve and I'm about to head away for about a week for the holidays, but right before I'm taking off for a week, B&H finally shipped my order and it's here today. The Sony A7IV. It's amazing how you can order something literally I ordered this 2 minutes after it was announced. At 9:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October 21st, I placed an order for this camera. And here we are on December 24th. I'm probably one of the last people to get this in the first round of orders, which I just find quite peculiar. But hey, what can you do? So literally today is just an unboxing. If you're watching this video and it's around Christmas time, and you're wondering how to use your camera, I'm gonna make an in-depth video about best settings for the A7IV and all that. So you can stay tuned for that. But right now, this is just an unboxing video. So you can see what you're gonna get in the box if you're gonna get this for Christmas or if you're gonna order it after Christmas as a gift for yourself. So this video is gonna show you what's in the box. My order's from B&H, but wherever you get it from, it'll be the same. So let's dive into it. All right. This thing's smells new. And there it is. All right. Yeah, if you didn't know better, you would think that it's the original A7, but it's the A7IV. Okay, let's dive in the box and see what we got going on here. You got your standard warranty. I know everybody always just tosses this away and doesn't really care about it, but you actually want to keep this information because in the event that something's wrong with your camera, you want to make sure that the limited warranty that your camera comes with, you maintain and you know where to find it. We actually had a problem at my company with our Sony FX3 that we got. The audio jack, the 3.5 millimeter jack, was a little bit messed up. So we are gonna have to send that in for repair. And we're glad that we kept our documentation. So make sure you keep your documentation. This thing actually looks kind of like a spaceship. Look at that. All right. Anyways, that's what comes inside. Let's see what this is. This is kind of a weird little case here. I haven't seen one of these before in a Sony product. Open that up. We got a standard USB to USB-C cable. We got an A7IV branded strap. You can see that right there. Looks great. Moving on, let's see. We got one brand new Z battery. And I love that they include these nice little felt cases, these like fabric, kind of cotton felty material. They used to come in plastic, but they're trying to be more eco-friendly. We have the power brick and what we're all here for, there it is, in this nice fabric-y material. Just listen to that. It sounds so good. It smells good even. There it is. Wow. The A7IV. Okay, some things I noticed right away. The Meteor grip, this thing is absolutely amazing. It's the same grip style on the Sony A1 and the Sony A7S III, and I have both of those cameras, and I'm adding this to my lineup. My wife and I both sold our A7IIIs. We picked up some new glass and an A7IV body, and we're gonna love it. I think this camera is gonna fit really nicely into our production workflow. We also have the improved camera straps. I love that these things, they made them just a tiny bit larger so that they don't wiggle like the A7 III straps wiggled. And they made it, all of the scratch audio just completely unusable. We got dual card slots and they're the correct orientation with slot 1 being on top instead of slot 2 being on top like it was in the A7 III. We also have the new Sony menu system, which is in the A1, the FX3, the A7S III, and now the A7IV. And it's definitely a better menu than the old menu system. I don't know why anybody would pick up the ZV-E10 because that camera has the old menu system. I don't even understand why they put it in that camera because the new and improved menu system is definitely way better than the old system. Something I just realized is it didn't come with a charger. And this is not the first Sony camera that has done this. I remember with my A7 III, my body did not come with a charger. I don't know why. My wife's body did come with a charger. It made no sense. When I got my A7S III, it came with a charger, and my A1 came with a charger. But this one just comes with a standard USB-C cable and a power brick. So you can charge the camera this way internally by hooking this into the wall and this into the camera. Make sure your battery is inside and it'll charge. But it didn't come with one of those standard Sony chargers. So keep in mind for that. I'll link one in the description here that I use all the time. It's a dual charger off of Amazon that works super well. But if you're getting this camera, no, it does not come with an external style charger just to charge the battery itself. I love that we finally get full-size HDMI in this camera. This is going to make life so much simpler for professional video production creators. I remember with my A7 III, I'd always have to go from micro HDMI, use a converter, to full-size HDMI if I wanted to send that signal to a production monitor, which is just a silly workflow, and it really discouraged me from reaching towards our 2 A7 IIIs that we had for production. I would always want to use a different camera, just for that reason alone. So having a full-size HDMI makes me a lot more excited to use this on professional shoots as a B cam, a C cam, or even an A cam if I'm just running and gunning by myself. This is a great photo and video camera all in one. So, you know, who knows? I'm curious to see how this is going to integrate into my professional video production as well as my wedding photography / film business. My wife and I do that together, and we also hire freelancers to work with us on the side. So I'll be curious to see if I'm the one who ends up using this, if my wife does as a second body for her, or if we send this, hand it over to our second shooters on the day. If we want to make sure that color science matches pretty well, and they happen to not be shooting on the newer Sony models. I want to make sure that S-Log3 footage looks the same as the A7S III and the A1. So I'm curious to see what role this plays in my production life. If it's going to be mainly a photo camera or a video camera, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what place it has in my business. Be on the lookout, because in coming weeks, I'm going to have some videos coming out about the A7 IV. I'm going to do a full walkthrough of the best settings to utilize for video production purposes, as well as raw photo to get the best out of your camera for stills. And I'm also going to do some comparison videos with the A7 IV and the A7S III and maybe even the A1, and talk about some of their pros and cons and where I see them fitting in the Sony system of mirrorless cameras right now. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you have not already, because I got more content coming in very short order here on this channel. More about camera technology, editing tutorials, tips and tricks on how to best utilize your mirrorless camera systems. And I got some tutorials coming on the Sony FX6 for you who are new to the cinema world, or you're curious about entering into the cinema world as far as cinema cameras go. I'm going to provide content for you for there. So please feel free to subscribe so that you don't miss any new content that drops on this channel. Much love. Thanks for stopping by.